Hi, it's Bellette for Patreon, and shall be reviewing the LEGO DC Superheroes Superman Black Zero Escape, set number 76009. Here's the first minifigure of the set, and the first minifigure of the set is Superman. Now overall, I really like this design of Superman. I really like how the print goes from the torso down to the legs, and how that print is done in a metallic silver colour, because that makes it look really good. I also really like the printing for the Superman logo, because that's really well done, and there's also a little bit of printing at the top of the torso to show where Superman's attaching his cape to his costume. And I also really like the colour scheme of this Superman with the dark blue and the bright red, as those colours contrast each other really well, and this minifig overall just looks really good. This Superman minifig also has an alternate face where he's firing lasers out of his eyes, and a really nice print on the back of his torso. Here is the second minifig of the set, and the second minifig of the set is Lois Lane. Now overall this is a relatively simple minifig. There's unprinted arms, unprinted legs, and a simple face and hairpiece. However, this minifig does have a really nice torso print that shows the detailing of the clothes that she's wearing. There's some buttons and a open up bit of the shirt, and also a little bit at the bottom that shows the shirt tucked into the trousers. Around the back of this minifig there's a little bit more printing and an alternate face. Overall this is a very simple minifig, however it's accurate to how the character looks in the film. Here's the third minifig of the set, and the third minifig of the set is General Zod. This is a really well detailed minifig, and there are lots of things that I like about this minifigure. Firstly, I really like the helmet that this minifig has. It's a really good mould that has lots of nice details. There's the two indentations for the eyes, there's this breathing mask on the front, and the silver printing goes all the way around the side, and all the way to the back where there's even a little bit of extra moulding. I also really like how the armour and the helmet are moulded perfectly so that they fit seamlessly together, and they're really easy to take on and off the minifig, and that just works really well. Underneath the armour there's a torso print and a leg print, and those prints both look really good, and in general this minifig is just really well detailed. This minifig also has an alternate face where they look angry and they're shooting lasers out of their eyes. Here is the main build of the set, and the main build of the set is General Zod's base. This is a relatively simple build, but it does have a lot of nice features to it. The first feature of General Zod's base is this missile launcher. This is a really simple feature, but it does work really well. So you just push back on this and the two missiles launch really far. That's a really good feature because that works really well, and it's really simple and easy to use. The second feature of General Zod's base is the door. So the door of the base can slide open and close, and that lets minifigs get in or out of the base. This is a simple feature, but it does work really well, and I really like how there's a stopper at the end so it doesn't come off of the back of the building. The overall design of this base is relatively simple, however there are some nice details to it, such as the stickers, the control panel, and also this nice curved shape here. There's also this bit where minifigs can cling on to or stand on, and that could be used for action sequences or battles, so in general it's a simple but effective design of a base. Here is the side build of the set, and the side build of the set is General Zod's escape pod. Overall this is a relatively simple build, but it does have some nice details to it. There are a few features around the front of the escape pod. So firstly there's the two guns which can be used to shoot at minifigs, and then the front opens up so you can put a minifig inside. I kind of wish that there was two seats considering how big this is, but that's not too big of an issue. The sides of the escape pod can be taken off, and underneath there are a few extra details of the escape pod. Overall, I really like the shape of this escape pod. It's really smooth and there aren't too many studs showing, and also it's got a really nice round shape. So overall, it just looks really good. I also really like these stickers on this build because they add a lot of nice details, such as the exposed wires on the front, and the exposed wires and other details on the side. One other thing that I really like about this build is the engine, because it looks really unique and it's got a really good design, and also the various bits of it can move in and out, so you can customize how it looks. Whilst overall I do really like this escape pod, there are a few negative aspects of its design. The biggest issue with the design of this build is the back, because whilst it looks really good, it is really easy to take it off. So it just comes off like this, and it doesn't require any force to take it off, and quite often I've accidentally knocked it off when holding the build, or when it's on a shelf on display. So I wish that was just a bit better attached than it currently is. One other minor issue that I noticed with this build is how big it is. Like, it's meant to be an escape pod, but it looks like the size of a spaceship. And I think that it's just a little bit too oversized when compared to a minifig. But other than that, it's a really good build. That's it for this review. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like and subscribe.